Good morning and welcome to Headingley for a special press conference here. Thank you for those of the media for attending and for all our guests who have joined us here in the Tavern and Suite. Just to give a bit more detail about today's announcement, I'd like to introduce Leeds Rhinos Chief Executive Gary Hetherington.
Thank you, Phil, and yes, welcome here to Headingley and welcome here into the Headingley Taverners Club as well, which is quite a significant facility. It's been here since 1890 in actual fact, as originally as the cricket changing room, so it's had so many legendary players in here. In 1965, the Headingley Taverners Club. And this has been the venue for some very significant announcements over the years. I well remember the most expensive signing that the Rhinos ever made was Iestyn Harrison. That was announced here in the Taverners Club. And not long afterwards, the whole rebranding of what was Leeds Rugby League into the Leeds Rhinos was held here in the Taverners Club. So today's announcement, which is indeed a momentous one for both Leeds Rhinos and for Headingley, it's appropriate that we should be here in the Taverners Club to make this announcement. It is a very significant one, and to give you a bit more detail, I would like to pass on to my colleague, the Rhinos Commercial Director, Rob Holmes.
Thanks, Gary. As I say, and Gary says, it's a great day for the club. Bit of background to this, I've known Neil McGauley for a number of years. We've worked closely over the last 12 months on this significant deal. AMT are a family business. They're a lovely group of people. They're brilliant to deal with. Neil himself is a lifelong Leeds Rhinos fan and a top bloke. And that has resulted in a 15-year partnership agreement here at the stadium. And the stadium will be known as the AMT Headingley Rugby Stadium. It's the biggest commercial deal that the club has ever done. It is absolutely brilliant news. They're lovely people. Neil's a top bloke, and today is the start of a fabulous partnership. Neil, we're pinching ourselves. I'm a lifelong fan. Neil's a lifelong fan. We're pinching ourselves that we're sat in a press conference today doing this. It's a big day for us. It's a great day for you as well.
Yeah, fantastic day. As a massive fan of Leeds sport, and particularly the Rhinos, I'm really proud and excited to be able to invest in this partnership with a club I love. As Rob says, I've been a lifelong fan. Yeah, I've been a lifelong fan. In conjunction with our other sporting partnerships in the city, Leeds United, Yorkshire Cricket, it means that AMT can connect to most of the people and businesses in Leeds, which syncs perfectly with AMT's vision to be a vehicle solution for everyone, particularly for people in Leeds and Yorkshire. So personally, this is perfect for me. I get to invest and be involved with a club that I love, and also get to fulfill the company's ambitions as well. So yeah, I'm really excited about the next 15 years and looking forward to loads of success and achievements for both the Rhinos and AMT. I would like to say a particularly warm thank you to Gary and Paul for welcoming me to the Rhinos family. Really appreciate that. So thanks, Paul and Gary.
Morning, everybody. Neil, thank you for your sponsorship. It's outstanding. It's a great thing for Rugby League, a great thing for the Rhinos, which is where my heart is, of course, and it's a great thing for the Headingley Stadium. Having been involved here for almost 30 years, and particularly involved in the stadium redevelopment and spending £44 million here, I suppose this is the most significant day that I've experienced, because it's a culmination of all the work that's gone in, both with the Rhinos, the branding, the team, and the stadium, to achieve what is the most fantastic partnership with an outstanding business, and it couldn't be a better partnership. So I'm sure it worked well for AMT, and it will definitely work well for both Headingley and Leeds Rhinos. So thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you for the top table there. Are there any questions from the floor now to any of the top table? If you could, if there are any questions, I'll pass the microphone to you, just so you can ask those questions. Any questions from the floor?
Hi, I was wondering if AMT would appear on the 2024 Rhinos kit next year, if that's part of the deal.
It is.
Will they be the main club sponsor, or is that not decided yet?
They were an associate club sponsor in terms of what's on the kit, but that'll be revealed a week on Friday.
Very exciting.
Gary, I think the question all fans want to know is, will the money be invested in the squad?
Well, it won't increase the salary cap, unfortunately, because the salary cap is what it is. You can't spend any more than that. But I think it's a great statement for the game. I think all sports clubs are going through a tough time now. It's a really challenging time with increased costs and income expectations as well. So I think this is a great boost for the game generally, for Super League as well. But it's certainly a great boost for us at Leeds Rhinos. I think when you are challenged like we and everybody else is, there's really there's two options you've got. One is to contract into survival, and that's a perfectly sensible move for any business to make. Alternatively, you can look to expand into success, and that's very much our route. We believe that we've got massive potential here at Headingley. We believe that we're on the crest of putting an outstanding team together, a team that will be very much Rowan Smith's team in 2024. Rowan came in last year and inherited a team, and that's about to change now. And I think we've got a really exciting time to look forward to. And this sponsorship really does underpin everything that we're doing. And it's a great boost for the club and indeed a boost for the game as well. So in answer to your question, yes, we will be using the sponsorship resources to actually improve our whole operation.
Does it give you the ability to pay a transfer fee for a player?
Yeah, we've always been prepared to do that if need be. There has been occasions in the past, and I mentioned one a little bit earlier, which was Yestin Harris, and that's quite a long time ago, isn't it? But Yestin came into the club and made a significant difference at the time. And that's what we're looking to do, to make a difference. And the squad that will take the field next year will be a very different looking squad to the one that finished last season. So yes, we're always prepared to invest if we believe that's right for the team and right for the squad. And so yeah, there's always a preparedness to do that.
Is Brodie Croft a player that will play?
Well, I would normally say that we're always interested in top quality players, and certainly he is a top quality player. He's the current man of steel and has had an outstanding time in England. And so yes, we would be interested in such as him, and indeed a few more as well.
Are you in talks with Salford over a deal for Brodie?
Well, I think you know me well enough to know that I don't divulge confidences, and so we don't normally comment on speculation as well. But we're very active in the market, both at home and abroad, and I've been so for quite a number of months now. In fact, and we're quite close to actually putting together the squad that we believe will be an outstanding chance of succeeding next year. So yeah, there's plenty going on. There's plenty of plates spinning, and to answer your question, Brodie Croft is a player that we've shown an interest in.
But he's not here today.
He's not here today, no. Nobody's seen of him.
That's good. Thank you.
I'm going to say I've got a mask on.
Neil, have you been asked to provide a car for Brodie Croft?
I can categorically say no. But if he does arrive, we'll absolutely be doing that.
Gary, do you know how many signings the club are looking to make for next year, on top of the ones that you've already confirmed, like Matt Frawley?
I know, yes.
Are you able to
Every Super League squad has got a squad of 30 players. The other thing we've got to be very mindful of, we have an outstanding crop of young players, and they are now emerging, and which is quite exciting for the future. And our mantra has always been to actually provide opportunity for those players. So we're very mindful that these players do need an opportunity in our first team. They're very much part of our first team squad. And towards the back end of the season, this last season, the injury crisis that we suffered, at least that had a silver lining, and that players like Jackson Field and others all got an opportunity of getting Super League experience. And these are players for both the present and indeed the future. So we're excited about the progression of players that we've got within our own squad, but we recognise that we do need to add quality to what we've already got, and that quality will come externally. It'll come from, we've already signed Lachlan Miller, who will be an outstanding acquisition, not only for Leeds Rhinos, but for Super League as well. Matt Crawley is another very experienced player that's really looking forward and excited about coming to Leeds Rhinos. Goodham from the Catalans is another player that's absolutely really excited about coming to be part of the Rhinos squad next year. So we've already got some, there will be others, but as I said, mixed in with that will be the progression of some of our outstanding young talent as well.
Any further questions? We'll break now from the top table, we'll get over some photographs, and then we've also got members of the Leeds Rhinos Grand Final Bedford Women's Super League squad here for interview, and James Simpson, head coach of the Leeds Rhinos wheelchair team, who are in their Grand Final week on Sunday, available for interview, and members of the Leeds Rhinos men's squad. So we'll just go outside, brief for some photos, and then we'll come back in for one-to-one interviews. Thank you for your attendance.